Okay, I actually wasn't planning on making this video. I was gonna make my next Ninjago episode, but my sister kinda wanted me to, so why not? It's about Moonlight's video about Luni being a bad developer, and I'm pretty sure someone else has already made this. And it's I think it's an artist, and she's already given she's already I think criticized Luni for his bad choices, but I think she's kind of okay with it now. She responded around the time Gacha Life was updated, even though it's not an iOS. I don't actually care about that because I think it was still that the reason why the update wasn't in iOS is because it was a test to see how people react. And the update was also given to Gacha Club, with the addition of placing an age difference as well. So Luni has learned from his mistakes. There are no NSFW poses anymore, but people somehow are still able to make it. I don't understand. Like, seriously, what the heck? He tried to make it child friendly, but the use of one of those poses, that dancing meme, what? How did that happen? But the original idea for this video, my sister's request, was to review Moonlight's video. I ain't doing every cross-reference because I'm pretty sure that same person, the artist I mentioned, had already criticized it, and Luni has already fixed those problems. The occupation has been changed in Gacha Club. There's an update that restricts NSFW, and there's no NSFW poses anymore. That was all in Gacha Life, and people are still living in the past that there are still Gacha Life poses. If you don't want to see that NSFW, you can go to Gacha Club now. It's been months. Gacha Club is still up, and you still want to do, and you still argue of the NSFW posts in Gacha Life, despite the fact that you could go to the safer option. Jeez. And some people are arguing that there's something NSFW in Gacha Club. And I think it's really stupid to see this little detail as NSFW. Without further ado, I will be cross-referencing the stupid parts of Moonlight's video, because these are the parts that made me like, wait, no. And like, seriously, dude, that isn't NSFW. Her video led me think, should I believe her or should I not believe her? Because this is literally what, because this is, yeah. You see how conflicted I am? Because some of those aren't actually NSFW. God. And other things that aren't racist as well. I just want to say, you cannot attack Moonlight. She has turned off the comments. And I just also want to say that the sexual parts that people keep hating Luni for adding, since I saw that there's no NSFW in Gacha Club anymore, I think he has learned from those critiques, that lesson. And I know it's like he shouldn't have added that anymore into Gacha Life, but it's obvious that he has changed those regulations. it's just that there are some gacha tubers that can draw NSFW. So yeah, it's kind of impossible to avoid with an artist and a gacha heat creator. So since Gacha Club is trying its hardest to not be NSFW, I think Luni has changed from that direction. So stop saying that Luni has sexualized and created gacha heat, when in actuality it was somewhat the people, and even though he could have not added those in, it could be arguably just innocent things and bad decisions made, and he's obviously changed from that. I won't be showing the actual clip yet, but she basically says that this character is basically racist, and she points out something of why it's racist. She says because of the name, it's basically racist. Necro relates to the corpse or death, but I'd like to point out here it could be relating to the fact that he might have the ability to bring back the dead. My sister claims that he's a fan-made gacha character that Luni added into the game like most YouTubers were, but I think I'm not sure about that claim, to be honest, but I'll just go with that. So whoever made this character possibly didn't know that the shorter term for necromancy was actually corpse or death, and maybe that was the case. Besides, necromancy means communication with the dead. She also says that the rest of the DJ names are clearly normal, which is actually not true. There's DJ Dark, DJ Love, DJ Beats, DJ Electro, and DJ Electra. All those relate to what they control as a DJ. DJ Dark controls darkness, DJ Love controls love, etc, etc, etc. That means that DJ Necro could communicate with the dead or bring back the dead when playing DJ music. So possibly the short term for necromancy was just given to him, DJ Necro. So yeah, it ain't racist. They just talk to the dead and practice necromancy or something. Okay, so my sister wanted me to talk about this, and I'm not going to resist, but apparently the whole threesome thing was a joke. It was a joke to basically be uncomfortable from the player, and apparently, yeah, so it wasn't actually serious. Also, I think Lilith made a video about this situation, and she says that gacha memories could take place in a different timeline where they're pretty much older. And Luni and Lilith are basically immortal. And she thinks that they're immortal in other games. And she also has said that she doesn't know where Moonlight got 15. So apparently the 15 thing wasn't confirmed, actually. So basically Lilith could actually be any age, to be honest. By the way, I'm going to be using Lilith as my guiding point because she basically has more explanation points than me, but my necromancy part still stands because I do too think the same way that Necro was created to be a necromancy OC. She then proceeds to argue that Caleb over here is basically being sexualized, which, if you read the life mode of Gacha Life, that's not true at all. This was one of the parts that basically made me not believe her and making me say BS on her. Apparently the dude just dropped his cookie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dude just dropped his cookie, ma'am. And he says he likes eating snacks, so no way is he gonna waste that cookie. Again, I'm only going to say the stupid parts of her video, so none of those sexual or anything, just the stupid parts that made her look stupid. Someone else that uses Lilith as a I think base character is literally goes in depth over the whole video, and she has said that something about Lilith, that her 15 might be a mistake in Gacha Club. Lilith has also said that Luni didn't read the games himself, and Gacha Studio back then was actually for mature audiences, but the game got so popular it needed to be child friendly. So basically, most of the apps created by Luni, they were sometimes not rated by him. Moonlight also argues that the banana and the whip are completely inappropriate items in Gacha Life, but I beg to differ. The banana could be used as a snack, and the whip could be used as a weapon. Apparently, many people make Steven Universe things, so if this whip was removed, what is Amethyst going to use? I don't know who this person is. Either it's an OC, I don't know, I can't find her, so yeah. But maybe these inappropriate things are sort of crop tops. How do you make crop tops in Gacha Life? According to everyone in the Gacha community and my sister, this is a sexual action. My sister disagrees, and so do I. Apparently, sexualizing petting your own sister's head, it's apparently a sexual thing to do, which is not. The feels so good is the equivalent of how you feel whenever you're being massaged in the back. Does it feel good? Yes, it feels good. So you have to let out that feeling out of your mouth. So when a masseur is rubbing your back and you feel a certain way, does that mean it's sexualized? No. It means that they are massaging you and you are relaxing. And the only reason why only her sister is allowed to pet is because possibly she doesn't trust anyone with her head. So yeah. Then she goes on about the 18+ chat rooms that are recommended for 18+ and not for children. The children that join these rooms are the ones who keep ignoring the 18+ chat rooms. If you know that this is an 18+ chat room, then that means there is possibly a sign that says it is an 18 chat room. So meaning that children are literally not allowed in it, yet people ignore it. It's not Luni's fault. He created that chat for 18+ to talk about other things, and she says that it's his fault when children just ignore it. Luni made the 18+ chat specifically for the 18-year-olds. So those children that had joined it possibly never saw the sign that it was an 18+ chat room. So basically, it's not Luni's fault. He developed the chat for the 18-year-olds, not the children. And the children are the ones that keep joining the chat room in the first place. So what's the problem with Luni here? None. Okay, he warned them and they didn't listen. And Luni has deleted that chat long since, because apparently he's getting complaints about them and it isn't even his fault. There is literally a beach ball there. Couldn't you just see that it's for the beach? There's a beach ball up there. Right there. Right up there. Lilith has also discussed that this is an art for Gacha resort, so obviously this is for the beach. Ending on a more serious matter, Luni originally didn't design the game for young audiences. It was originally for mature audiences, and he didn't expect the game to be this popular to be accessed by kids. And the rating in the App Store was not by him, but rated by the App Store itself, despite the fact that this is an anime game. And anime ain't for kids, as I remember. It ain't really for kids. So, on a serious note, most of the things that he's coded in have already been removed, and you don't have to argue with him anymore. I screenshotted this, and this is the rating for Gacha. So, this is what it says, and apparently people keep ignoring it. I'm going to link Lilith's video because she goes more in depth of defending Luni. So yeah. Can we just stop with the Luni drama? It's obvious he has fixed it, and it's obvious that he didn't mean to expose those kind of content to those kids. And because he didn't expect Gacha to be this popular, and it wasn't originally for kids.